Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Adebayo from long range. Drops in the three. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Here's Yakatonis. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Wiggins for three. Okongwu with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
Well, if you're going to foul Johnson there, you have to make sure he misses.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. The Heat making a switch here. That's off as well, so he misses both. You know, most people don't know that Bam isn't Adebayo's real first name.
No, B.A., it's actually Edwards. When he was young, he was watching cartoons and flipped the coffee table over. After that, his mother started calling him Bam Bam, and it stopped.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim.
The kick out to Wiggins. Fires for three. Okongwu with the rebound. Daniels with it. Picked up by Ware. Right wing. Okongwu inside. Pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 3. The Hawks need to get one up here. Fires away from way outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it'll be Atlanta with their first time out of the game here. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with the head coach for the Hawks. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Brian, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Three-pointer Yakatonis. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Now here's Adebayo. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Brunson. Adebayo grabs the board.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Fade away. Out to the right wing. Another shot. It's deflected.
Yeah, the coaching staff has to love that. That's high-level defense from Kuminga.
Six on the shot clock. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Here's Adebayo.
stiff defense from Okongwu. Wasn't allowing anything easy.
It's stolen by Dunn. Three-pointer Yakachonis. Fires in the triple. Yakachonis has got 8 points.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Okongwu with the bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And finished off by Adebayo.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Adebayo. He has 7. Shoots over Johnson. Again, the Heat score.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
To the middle. It's tipped. Adebayo with a steal. Fast break Miami. Wiggins for 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
They are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
And Brunson, here we go. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Flexing some muscle on that bucket. Johnson doesn't mind getting physical.
Here's Yakachonis. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Here's Brunson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
Both shots good from the strike.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
The shot by Yakachonis, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And so it's Miami in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter.
27.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Schroeder can't get it to go. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Yeah, no time needed for Hero. He's always ready to fight.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by the Hawks.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Well, for a guard like Schroeder, you want to take advantage of those looks inside.
And Porzingis, known to everyone as the Unicorn. I'm sure some of our viewers wonder where he got that nickname from.
Well, B.A., I heard that actually Kevin Durant gave it to him due to his rare combination of size and skill. One unicorn recognizing another.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Heat leading by 10. Outside Johnson. To the inside. Hero outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes it inside. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Heat lead by 12.
Well, there he is showing off his speed. Hero cuts to find the basket.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, You got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you guys.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
Kispert outside. Pass to Porzingis. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Now Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Miami making a switch here. It's stolen by Daniels. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Pass to Brunson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And there's the drive. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Adebayo's got 11.
Well, his shot has come such a long way, and now it's a big part of Bam's repertoire.
Pass to Okongwu. And here's Daniels. Clock at 6. Back to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Okay, wow. Okongwu. Unreal.
Here's Yakichonis. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Kuminga. Man, oh man, Kuminga with the easy bounce. Throws it down.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Here's Adebayo. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. He's got 13.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
What a vicious throwdown by the big man in Okongwu. He doesn't mess around on the drive.
The kick out to Johnson. And the Hawks call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
to Okongwu. Outside Kuminga. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Yaka Jonas, this shot is good.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
And so it's Miami, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back with you shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Brunson. Pass to Johnson. Here's Daniels. Sends it home from three-point land. Daniels has got 5 points.
The Aussie Daniels finding his stroke from three.
Now here's Ware. It's stolen by Daniels. Going all the way to the rack. Oh, a highlight. What a slam.
Oh, my. Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
Daniels with it. Picked up by Ware. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. Miami leading by 9. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Daniels with the drive. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Quick burst in close from Daniels for the bucket.
Right side Adebayo. Pass to Yaka Jonas. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Adebayo. Bam! Going to work inside.
Well, defensively, if you're letting Adebayo get rolling, it's time to rethink your approach.
Right side, Brunson. The steal. Ware with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's Adebayo.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Outside Johnson. Kept alive. Back to Brunson. Here's Okongwu. And stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Yaka Jonas. Just 5 to shoot. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, with that explosive leaping ability, Okongwu is someone who spaces the floor vertically. That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Out to Kuminga. Back to Brunson. The shot. The rebound by Ware. Heat leading by 14. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Brian, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Adebayo. Fader on the way. And there's another one for the Heat.
Yeah, Adebayo's really good at facing up from mid-range. Buries the jumper there.
Out to the right wing. Brunson up top. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
Over to the wing. Here's Adebayo. And that one hits the back iron. Hawks trail by 15. Pass to Okongwu. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Down low. Back to Daniels. Lets a floater go. Adebayo grabs the board.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Bird. Stolen by Hero. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Kispert. Here's Jaquez. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, coach, since entering the league, Jaime Jaquez Jr. has been lauded for his strong fundamentals.
Yeah, B.A., he's got tremendous footwork, makes great use of the pump fake, and he is a tough physical player who can finish in traffic or hurt you in the post.
Newell from outside. Knocks it down from distance. Newell's got 5 points.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Newell. He's got 5. And there's the screen. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for Miami. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Mitchell. Stolen by Schroeder. And a fast break now for Atlanta. And he gets it to go.
Right there, Schroeder's speed on full display. He's hard to keep up with in the open floor.
Hero looking over the floor. Pass to Vucevic. And Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Up top, Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Newell. And he goes in for the dunk.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Kicks it to Hero. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the official.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, the Hawks head coach had some advice for the team over the last break. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
As always, Ali, we thank you.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Drives to the hoop. Yakachonis lays it up and banks it in. Yakachonis has got 21 points in the game.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Daniels. Right side Adebayo. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. From deep.
They've been struggling to find success from distance here in the second half.
Outside Brunson. Picked up by Okongwu.
I got him!
Now Brunson. Now Okongwu with the shot. Oh, he missed the jumper. Puts up the tray. Okongwu with the rebound. Off trip by 7. Johnson. There's the drive.
Always great to see a guy rise to a challenge. Johnson knew this was a must-get bucket.
Outside Wiggins. It's stolen by Daniels. Johnson up top. Oh, he jammed it.
Wow, I like that. It was like Johnson was shot out of a cannon coming down there.
Here's Yakachonis. Oh, he jams it right back at him.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Outside Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Now Johnson. Done with a steal. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. It's good from beyond the arc.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Jacks up a 3. The 3 is in.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Heat.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Bam Adebayo.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's going to sleep well tonight.
Bucket is good! They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Johnson with the rebound.
tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Good on the first, and that brings him with an 8.
Jalen Brunson.
Both free throws good from Brunson. And so Miami takes the win, and they barely squeeze.